Hello, everybody. Captain Marty here, and thanks for stopping by. You must want a little fishing news or you wouldn't be here in the first place. So I'm going to tell you what's going on, what happened down at the Big Rock, what to expect from the Big Rock tournament as we're going to wind that tournament up today and tomorrow. And I'll give you an idea of other things that are going on Outer Banks fishing. So stay right where you're at. I'll be right back.
What could possibly be more fun than watching a bottlenose dolphin swim and play in the water right beside you? Hop aboard Harbor Star Dolphin Tours at Wanchese Marina and witness this remarkable animal up close. The Harbor Star is a spacious 50-foot vessel with a wide, shady canopy that runs 2-hour trips multiple times a day, including a breathtaking sunset cruise. To book your tour, go online to wanchesemarina.com and click Harbor Star Dolphin Tours. See the majestic bottlenose dolphin up close with Harbor Star Dolphin Tours.
Ready to enjoy the Outer Banks the way it was meant to be enjoyed? Then you're ready to take the whole family to Jeanette's Pier in Nags Head. Start with a walk on the 1,000-foot-long pier to watch the sunrise or a reel in the catch of the day. Some of the best fishing on the East Coast is right here at Jeanette's Pier. Plus, Jeanette's Pier plays host to various events throughout the year, including professional surfing events. For the best day you'll have on the Outer Banks, go to Jeanette'sPier.net or give us a call at 252-255-1501. Jeanette's Pier, milepost 16.5, Nags Head.
Okay, so the Big Rock tournament, day 4 is in the books. Now, this tournament runs Monday through Saturday, and you fish 4 out of 6 days. I know a lot of boats fish the first 3 days. A few boats laid in today. They're going to fish tomorrow or Saturday, but you fish 4 out of 6 days, and it was slow yesterday. 12 billfish releases, nothing put on the dock as far as a marlin, which is a good thing. And they had 250 boats plus fishing and just not much to it. Now, the problem is if you skipped yesterday or today, you got some weather moving by our coast with the remnants of that storm coming off of Florida. So you got to factor all that in as well. I'm not sure who went, who's staying, who's going to go today, who is out today, or will go tomorrow on the final day of the tournament. But the leaderboard really did not change at all. The first 3 boats on the overall billfish release are the Speculator with 2,000 points, the Sandbob with 1,850, and the Game Time with 1,325. The biggest blue marlin, the heaviest blue marlin, the Game Time, then the release with that 504 pounder. I think the Game Times was 516. The Builder's Choice has got a fish on the board too. Now, we know that the release, Ron Whitaker, with his 504 pounder, won the fabulous Fisherman's Prize for the first blue marlin over 500 pounds. That's a done deal. That won them over $1,700,000. So that is a big day for them. However, right now, they are still in second place in the heaviest marlin overall. So that's another prize. If they can hang on through Saturday and nobody beats that 504 pounder, they'll get some additional winnings from that. The meat categories did not change either. The Dolphin stayed the same, the Ava D with the 46.2 pounder. The Tuna stayed the same and likely will stay the same. The Trash Pan still having that 155.1 pounder. And the Wahoo, which was up yesterday by the Bobo Joe, is holding steady at 61.5 pounds. So that's what you got going on in the tournament. The next tournament coming up will be the Hatteras Marlin Club tournament coming up. It'll all start a week from Monday, I believe it's correct. And I'll be down there for that, bringing you updates for that tournament the whole week long. Offshore fishing in Hatteras, dolphin and blackfin tuna primarily. A little bit of deep dropping going on, and some drum fishing going on in the ocean and back in the Sound. I can really tell for sure which place it was, but there have been big drum, a lot of big drum in some places. More about that when we get to the Oregon Inlet report. Inshore, the Spanish mackerel are biting. There's bluefish. There's been a scattered king mackerel. And I mentioned the bottom fish. That would be beeliner snappers, sea bass, tilefish, and triggerfish. The Oregon Inlet fleet has mixed bags. Barry Sawyer, for the second day in a row, had a limit of yellowfin tuna, just a beautiful catch of nice yellowfins. Other people had limits of dolphin or mahi. I saw Hank Beasley had a real nice catch of those. I think that was 2 days in a row. So just as either or, it must be 2 different areas they're going. It's not really blended catches, but it's either or. Also, I mentioned the big drum back in the Sound and around the inlet. That's a pretty good bite going on. Surf and pier fishing would remain, they're identical. And there's not a lot of anything, but there is some nice variety and some quality fish, whether you're on the pier or you're on the beach, blues, a few pompano, some large sea mullet, and puppy drum. If you're very lucky, you might catch some speckled trout too. So that's the variety we're looking at there on the piers. Now I'm going to take just a short break to hear from our sponsor, and I'll be back to tell you about the sound fishing in just a second.
Fishing Ocracoke is the ultimate lifetime dream for a lot of people. Captain Ernest with Gecko Sport Fishing and the Drum Runner can help you achieve that dream to the fullest. Whether you're looking to go offshore for tuna, mahi, and billfish, or inshore for puppy drum, speckled trout, and more, Gecko Sport Fishing and the Drum Runner can go from 2 feet to 2,000 feet of water. Full day, half day, and evening trips are available. Call Captain Ernest at 252-921-0095. Gecko Sport Fishing and the Drum Runner. Make your Ocracoke fishing dream a reality.
All right, the backcountry. We got drum roaming around back there, puppy drum, big drum. We got speckled trout. You know, that's the gold standard for sound fishing. Got some Taylor blues, got a few big bluefish back in the sound. We got boat fishing, kayak fishing, wader fishing, a little bit of everything. And I would say that we're in probably the best speckled trout fishing we've had all summer, all spring as well, and I don't think it's going to change. So go out and wet a line. That fishing is very, very good. Then you got other stuff you can fish for, like sheephead. We talk about that every day. What I'm not hearing a lot about, and maybe I'm missing it because it's not the gold standard, but I'm not hearing much about spots and croakers on the head boats, stuff like that. But if I do hear any change there for the smaller fish, I'll let you know. But all in all, that fishing report really good with the weekend coming on. It's a great opportunity to get on a boat and go offshore. Right now it's the hot fishing, and go out there, get on a makeup charter. If you didn't plan to go fishing or you can't afford the whole boat, the marinas specialize in putting you on a boat with 5 other like-minded people, and you'll get offshore one way or the other. Remember, the second biggest blue marlin ever caught on the Outer Banks was caught in 1974 on the Joe Boy with Captain Harry Baum and mate Richard Baum. 1,142 pounds on the smallest boat in the fleet with a makeup charter. And in that makeup charter was Jack Harrington, and he caught the world record, what was the world record blue marlin at the time. So you can see that fish, by the way, in the glass case at the Oregon Inlet Fishing Center if you want to check that out. But I hope you have a great day, and I do appreciate you tuning in to see what's going on, and I'll keep you posted if anything changes. Thank you very much.